Okay, welcome everybody. I don't know whether you've come to learn more about sales or whether your feet hurt and you just thought you'd have a nice sit down, but for whatever reason, welcome. My name's Jill Morris. My background is a beauty therapist and salon owner, but I'm also a member of the Chartered Institute of Marketing and fellow of the Royal Society of Arts and qualifications in beauty therapy and electrolysis that you would lose a will to live if I went through them all. But suffice to say, I am somebody from your industry who knows what they are talking about with regard to sales. And notice the title, Face Your Fear. Because obviously you're all brilliant at sales, aren't you? And it's at least 60% of your turnover, and all of your staff are brilliant, and you really just come here, as I say, to rest your feet. Would that was so. So I actually don't like the word selling. Selling to me is the art of making somebody buy something they don't want. So when I do training, it's all about the customer buying and not about us selling. So do please bear that in mind. I'm not going to teach you how to sell. One thing I would like to mention before I get going is that you should all have one of these, and you should all have a little blue form. If you complete the blue form and write on the back sales presentation, we will email it to you. That then saves you having to write down what I'm saying rather than listening to my pearls of wisdom, hopefully. Okay, so let's have a look at selling. Now, accepting that I don't like that word, I will use it. But actually, in lots of cases, you are very good at selling. And your team are very good at selling. For example, you're great at selling treatments. If you weren't good at selling treatments, you wouldn't have a business. If you weren't great at selling yourselves, you wouldn't have a business. So what you are good at is selling treatments and yourselves, but you're not very good at selling products. How many of you were actually taught to sell at college? Probably none of you. And if you were, it was perhaps 5 or 10 minutes. So how can you expect to deliver something? How can you expect to know something if you've not been taught how to do it? So it's like expecting a level 2 therapist to do the job of a level 3 therapist. If they've not been trained in it, then they can't do it. The reason I mention this is I don't want anyone sitting in the audience now to think it's their fault. Okay? You've not been taught how to do it. So, but you can actually sell. You're selling yourselves and you're selling your treatments. Now, this is where I need a bit of audience participation, but it's nothing too drastic. Put your hands up if you believe you are a good therapist. Yes, lovely. Now, I want you to imagine that you are my therapist. You're my skincare therapist. Okay, I'm a lady of a certain age with certain needs, i.e. to take the bulldog clip off the back of my neck. That would be good. So let's say I come to you for facials. The chances are you would recommend that I come to you on a once-a-month basis. Would that be about right? And the facial that you would give me, and it's going to be the best facial in existence, this facial is going to last an hour. Okay? So as my excellent therapist, you are going to recommend I come to you once a month for an hour's facial. That is 12 hours a year. That is half a day a year. And with the best will in the world, if I'm not using products at home, that is going to do me no good whatsoever. So as a good therapist, you went into beauty therapy to help people like me. You certainly didn't go into it for the high salary and the glamorous lifestyle. So, do you want to help me half a day a year, or do you want to help me 365 days of the year? If you want to help me 365 days of the year, you need to be recommending products to me that I can be using. And who will get the credit? You will. So if you think you're doing a fantastic job by doing a great facial once a month and your client's going home to use her L'Oreal Plenitude that she buys from Tesco, I'm afraid you're doing yourself and your profession a disservice. You're also doing me a disservice because I am paying you money for results. 12 hours a year ain't going to do it. So give that some serious thought. Right, that's a bit of a lecture, that bit. We'll lighten up now. Okay, so as I said before, the way that we teach sales is to encourage you to understand that we don't sell. It's about our customers buying. And it puts a whole different emphasis on recommending and helping clients when you understand it's them that's buying, not you that's actually selling. So let's look at what motivates our clients in the first place. So what motivates your customers to buy? So motivation is the urge to, and all people have, that you have, that makes you do something to achieve something that you want. What was your motivation in coming to this lecture? You wanted to know more about selling. So that was your motivation. Your clients are motivated to come to you. All you have to do is find out what it is that your clients want, why they've crossed your threshold in the first place, why they have come to you, find out what it is, and give it to them. It is actually not rocket science. And when therapists say to me, oh, I don't want to be pushy, I don't want to be pushy, that's selling. The art of making somebody buy something they don't want. That's not what we're about. What we are about as therapists is uncovering what it is that our clients want from us and allowing them to buy it. But sometimes we're too busy chatting. Our client comes in and we say, oh, love your shoes. Where did you get those? Oh, they're wonderful. How did the dinner party go? How's little Johnny's first day at school? Blah, 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 blah. Then an hour's gone by, you've had a nice chat and achieved absolutely nothing for that client. Clients do not come to you because they need another friend. I do not go to a beauty salon because I need a girly chat and a friend. I've got plenty of friends to have girly chats with. I go to a salon because I want results. I want to look 35 again. Well, 40. 45 would be nice. Okay? So, your clients are motivated to come to you by something. You've got to uncover what that is.